Okay, I'm here. I'm present. And I'm not playing with y'all because I have been seeing and observing a lot of the landscape of our community, and not only am I afraid, well, let me say that differently. I'm not afraid, right? Because I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that me and mine is cool. I guess what I am is disappointed in the landscape. I see so many great observations from other people. I see a lot of creators taking the time to put out quality content that is going to help a lot of different people, right? Not even just people of melanated descent, right? You see a lot of creators putting out content that is applicable to more than one demographic, and that is beautiful. But I think that there is something that we have to talk about. My name is King. My name is King. Welcome to KingSpeakz Ep.1. Episode 1 of KingSpeakz. What I wanted to do with this is I just want to give myself an opportunity to get on the mic and just speak, be candid, being able to say my real thoughts and opinions, whether people agree or not, whether my thoughts and opinions change within the week or the month or the next time you speak to me. These are my thoughts at the time. So let's get into it, right? This is episode 1. And I feel like I'm starting off with a banger. And the title of episode 1 of KingSpeakz is "It Can All Be Fixed by Tomorrow Morning." It can all be fixed by tomorrow morning. And shout out to a famous battle rapper named JC. He actually gave me this idea. I was listening to one of his lives, and he was actually explaining something like this. And it actually sparked the idea in my head that, wow, it can really all be fixed by tomorrow morning. You know, it's just that simple. It's also very complex. That's a very complex thing to say. That's a very far-fetched thing to say. But I'm here to say it, goddammit. I'm here to say it. If no one else is going to say it, I will. It can all be fixed by tomorrow morning. King, what do you mean? What are you talking about? It can all be fixed by tomorrow morning. First of all, what's broken? Longer pause than usual. What's broken? The state of us as a community. The state of us as individuals in comparison to other demographics. The way that we are able to stimulate our own economy. Or the fact that we are not able to stimulate our own economy, as diverse as that may seem, right? As layered as that may be for some people. As layered as it may be, still, it's a problem. right? And I think that it's a very deep-rooted conversation to be had, but it is a fairly simple objective, right? If I told you that Usain Bolt, if I went up to Usain Bolt and told him he was slow, what do you think Usain Bolt would say to me? I don't think he would say anything to me. I think he would look at me like I'm stupid. I think he would look at me like I was delusional and I needed help, right? And why is that? Because you're Usain Bolt isn't fast. He's proven it. It's not delusion. It's not something that can be argued as fact. He's proven it on many different occasions. So for you to tell Usain Bolt he's not fast or he's slow, you're delusional. You are a person that lives in delusion, and you are trying to troll at that point because you understand that you're operating in ignorance, right? And it's kind of the same thing. So if I told you that you were this powerful being and that everyone around you is lying to you about your history and about who you are and about what your ancestors valued and how they operated, right? If I told you that everyone and everything is lying to you about who your ancestors even are, right? Division amongst the people, right? If I told you that you literally didn't even know who you were and that's why you were acting in such a low vibration, you'd look at me like I was crazy. But it's kind of true. It's just that we're trying to figure out delicate ways to say it, right? But I don't think that there are any more delicate ways to say it. We are messed up. We don't know who we are. So let me tell you who you are. You are very powerful. Your ancestors go way beyond the 6,000 year history that you have been taught in all of your school systems and in all of your just westernized learning as a child, right? Your ancestors go back, and I'm speaking to you as a melanated being to a melanated being. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly, right? But getting back to my melanated sister or my melanated brother, you are powerful beyond measure, right? Your power comes from the sun, right? Your history is, because I want to say this in a way that uplifts you, because I'm very upset, but I want to uplift. Your history is so powerful that it demeans you to be inside your lower self for too long. It literally demeans everything that your true ancestors were doing and continue to do in the face of adversity for over 100,000 years, allegedly, because this is the internet, right? The people of the sun, the people operating in their chakras, the people that don't have calcified pineal glands, right? I really want you guys to understand that it's so sad to speak and to not think anyone understands you. Like, I'm just finding like different communities that are like into spirituality and into information seeking and into research and just reading and not taking things on face value, questioning everything. Like, it's so crazy to understand that that is not a norm. We'd rather listen to the people that make our content that we consume every day, good or bad, good or bad, good or bad, right? Because I think the purpose of the content is for you to consume and then to make your own rationalizations, generalizations, but for you to think. And I think we've gotten away from thinking and being able to think, understanding the power of our minds, understanding the power that we have that is not unlocked, right? So much of the problems that are going on today, the divide between the black woman and the black man, it can be solved like that. It can be solved with one conversation. And I truly believe that. It can be solved with one conversation, a snap. Right? If everyone sat down and asked, who am I? And then proceeded to learn about who they are. Proceeded to learn about your ancestors that buried themselves in gold. Right? Where we burying people in the ground here, our ancestors were buried in meditation chambers. For the lamest terms, I will say pyramids, but they were meditation chambers. Astral projection, right? Things that to the normal eye and to the normal ear, it would say, that's not real. That's not real. What are you talking about? Cardi B doesn't talk about that. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does astral projection got to do with WAP? I play too much. But seriously, that's an argument. It's an argument. It's an argument. Right? So we need to understand who we are. We need to understand how powerful we are. That's the sad part, that we all embody this power. We talk so much about December 21st and manifestation, when we have the power to manifest every single day. And y'all want to manifest on the 21st, but it's so hard to get, it's so hard for you to meditate every day. It's hard enough for y'all to meditate on Sundays. I'm gonna be in church all day, but don't got 10 minutes for meditation. Don't got 20 minutes for meditation. You got 4 hours for church. Religiously. No pun intended. You have 4 hours to 5 hours for church, service, and to speak to everyone after, because you know you gotta stop. You gotta speak to all your friends. You gotta get everything together. You better not be no food downstairs. They better not be making no food downstairs. That's another hour. That's another hour. Got some good chicken. Got some good soul food. I was there. I was eating good after church. Church was an all-day event when I was going to my friends' churches. Right? I was there. I'm not being an asshole. I was there. I ate the food. I ate the chicken. I did it. Not knowing what it was doing to my body. Not knowing what I should have been putting in my body. Not knowing that the times that I was eating was detrimental to my digestive system. Not knowing that I was killing the do you know that your gut it has systems? Your gut operates. Your digestive system operates. It has an operation system. Come on, man. And you putting all them acidic foods in your body every single day. And then you look at the electromagnetic spectrum, aka the chakra, man. And you look at what those foods, what type of frequency those foods put you on. Man, forget that. Forget that. Forget that. Forget that. I'm cool. I'm cool. Back to what we talking about, man. Cause y'all done got me mad. Y'all done got me upset. Y'all done really got me upset. Cause it can really be fixed. It can really be fixed. Melanated woman. You beautiful melanated woman. You. If you would just understand who you were and you would just assume the power that you have and take hold of it and be responsible for it. Oh, you know what? You know what? Black man, melanated black man, king. If you would take responsibility for your actions, if you would take responsibility as the head and your woman as the neck, if you take responsibility for your family and for understanding that whatever happened with your last name before you doesn't have to happen after you, and you have the power to change it, you have the power to change your family tree forever, right? Black man, you want submission from the black woman, but we don't. But we still want to work. We still want to work 9 to 5s, and we don't want to empower ourselves, and we don't want peace of mind for our families, because we know when we go to those type of institutions, what happens when we come home? We have all that stress, and what we do, we project it on our women. And if the woman is in corporate, you not off the hook either. You projecting it on your man. I know. Been through it. I know. So stop playing, man. Stop playing. Let's have a conversation. Everybody want to be right. Don't nobody want to sit down and listen to the other side. Everybody want to be right. We both wrong. And the quicker we realize that we both wrong, and we both get into a place of humility, and we both get into a place of empathy, and we sit down and have a conversation knowing that we both have power and knowing that we both are needed in the situation to make it work, because usually one person feels like they need it and the other person feels like they are doing the needing. If that makes sense, but I know it makes sense to some of y'all. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know the conversation that we need to have with each other, but we don't want to have it because we want to listen to Cardi B, and we want to focus on the WAP. You want to focus on the WAP. King, that's all that matters to you, right? You don't want to build. You don't want a woman that's going to add to you. You don't want her to really be your piece. I hear that being thrown around a lot. You don't want that. Because if you did, we would be fighting with humility and empathy, and we wouldn't care that we wrong or whatever, and we want to be macho. Being macho is saying, hey, baby girl, come here. We not finna keep doing this. I understand that you got your gripes with me. I get it. I understand that I'm not right either. But for the life of me, I'm not going to let you just sit here and disrespect me, and for me to disrespect you when we all we got. I won't do it. I won't. So what we gonna do is we gonna sit down and we both gonna get it off our chest and we gonna build and we gonna come up with a plan to take over our family name and we gonna restore order and we gonna stop living under this westernized society that has told us that we gotta do these things a certain way and because we don't want to do research, because we don't want to do fundamental things like read. People act like when you tell them that they shouldn't be that like, yo, that you should probably read and like do some research on like what a plant-based diet really does for your body. And like all those people that say, oh, you get too much fiber, it's too much fiber, oh my god, it's too much fiber, I'm just too much fiber in my diet. Oh my god! I can't have I gotta have the chicken. I need protein, carbs, and you know what? What, bro? Bro, go read and stop reading things that only favor your opinion and only favor your preconceived notion. Read some things that don't sound like something you would say originally. Read some things that oppose your viewpoint. Get all the information before you make a decision. Be a man. And I'm talking to my kings. Be a man. Have discernment. Right? And when I say be a man, like, we need to get away from this society where us telling our men to be men is a bad thing. No, we need to be men. When we walk in the room, we carry a certain energy. We carry a certain energy. People notice us when we walk in the room. And I'm talking about on root levels. When you, black man, when you walk in the room, they feel you. I promise you, they feel you. They feel you. That energy is real. It's alive. They feel you. And you don't understand why these things be happening. Why you feel like you got deja vu. All these things that happen, why you remember your dreams. And then you go on the internet and you go and you do a little bit of research, but you do the research that's for your view and you don't do all the research. And then you get a skewed perception. That's not research. We got to start doing the proper research. We got to get the whole story. We need to get the whole story. We need to start reading some of these white literature books that's telling y'all how they plan to enslave black people. We need to read about some of these. We need to read some of these white literature books about how there's extraterrestrials and how there are different dimensions and different planes of life, and we are just like how animals are to us. Like, it's all a stream of consciousness. It's a stream of ever-flowing consciousness. I go on so many tangents because I'm so passionate about this, and I'm so frustrated, right? I'm so frustrated. And for all my people that are, doing the knowledge and doing the research and going bit by bit, piece by piece through this history, like, you go through a frustration period where a lot of this shit frustrates you. It frustrates you that your ancestors was doing all these things with sound frequency. It frustrates you that the love frequency, being able to make music on a frequency of or listen to music on a frequency of 432 mega, like, come on, bro. And then it being changed to 440. Like, just understanding certain things. And I want to do more research on that as well, just because, like, me just saying that, I kind of just reminded myself that was kind of like a mental note that y'all just heard. I want to do a little bit more research on that so I can come with some more facts behind that. But that was kind of like a mental to physical reminder to myself that I need to I need to do a little bit more science on that and a little bit more knowledge on that. But we need to do the knowledge. Sit down and do the knowledge. Sit down and do the knowledge. Sit down and go through it bit by bit. Read. I'm not telling you to go and do rituals. I'm not telling you to go and do what these... I'm messing with YouTube, so I gotta watch what I say, right? But like them peoples, we gotta watch like what them peoples be doing, man. Like, I'm not telling y'all to go do what them peoples be doing. Like, I'm telling you to read. Like, I'm telling you to do fundamental things. I'm telling you to read more. I'm telling you to I'm telling you to read everything. I'm telling you to read things that are opposing to your view. I'm telling you to be willing to have conversations with people that are opposing to you, because there is light in that. Like, there's understanding in seeing the other side. How you supposed to defeat your enemy if you don't know your enemy's tactics, if you ain't never studied your enemy? And that is the problem. Not only have you not studied your enemy, you haven't studied yourself. And not only have you not studied your enemy and yourself, your enemy has been studying you. Are you crazy? You think we got time for WAP right now? Little baby, get out the car if you ain't ready to ride. Get out the car if you ain't ready to ride, because I know it's some beautiful sisters out here that's ready to ride. And I need them to get in the car because it's going to be more fun with them anyway. I'm sorry. I don't care about the WAP. I want to build. I want self-sustainability. I want to be able to walk out on my land where nobody can come and worry about me and come and tell me what I need to do and whatnot. And I want to be able to take a breath of fresh air. I want to know that my family is protected. I want to live in a community that cares about me. I want to live in a community where if there are police officers there, they understand me. They understand what I have gone through in the past, and they understand how to deal with me, not only on an intellectual level, but on an emotional level, right? I want to pay people that look like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop being cookie cutter about it. Like, I want to pay people that look like me, that care about me. Hell, I want to start creating some of these things that we pay these people that don't care about us for. Why do we continue to pay them? Not only do we continue to pay them, we celebrate when they give us discounts. We celebrate 20% off. Not only that, we sign up for their credit cards where they charge us interest rates. So not only do they make money, but the banks make money off the interest rate. So you're not only getting pimped by one place, you're getting pimped by two. Like come on, bro. Like, come on. When are we gonna start to make changes? And I'm not saying that we need to be our own society in one day and but when are we gonna make subtle changes? When are we gonna make subtle changes, right? Because as you can see from the title of this video that I say empty freaking times, it can all be fixed by tomorrow morning. So if it was fixed, God damn it, we would know. We would know. We would know. So it's obviously not fixed. And what do I keep saying that needs to happen? Everyone that has melanin in their skin that doesn't understand why, that doesn't understand who they are and what type of power I'm speaking of that they have within themselves every single day, and they don't need other people to tell them what their power level is and what they're worth, right? You can see it on paper. You can see it within a book. You can see it online. If you just do like you can see it for yourself. You can read about it for yourself. You can hear about it for yourself. How powerful we are. How scared they are of us. That's a different conversation. Fear is a different conversation, because that's where I get rowdy. That's where I get rowdy. And we not going to get rowdy today. We not going to get rowdy today. Fear is a different conversation, right? So we're just talking about being able to understand the science behind who you are. Not only the science, the history, the correct history, not the history that the McGraw-Hill book has taught you for the last umpteenth years. That's a whole different conversation in itself. You know, like I'm giving it to you in a way that only I know how to. I don't know how to give it to you in a structured way. I only know how to give it to you in a rantful way, to where you can stop, you can rewind, you can say, "Whoa, what he say?" No, let me go back. I don't think he said that. No, he said it. Oh, no, he said it. I give it to you in that way. And I don't care about the whole structure of, no, I'm going to give it to you how I'm going to give it to you. And we going to do our research, and we going to grow, and we going to have conversations, and we're going to stop filling ourselves with ego, right? With egotistical thoughts, kings, queens, right? We're going to understand the true power of submission. We're going to understand the true power of responsibility. We're going to understand that there is power in being a man. There is power in being a woman. There's power in being a team. There's power in wanting the betterment of your family and of your legacy. Like, do we not want better? No? We don't want better? We're just going to keep acting in our lower? We're going to keep acting in our lower because we think we're lower. You think so low of yourself that you don't believe a dude like me trying to explain. You don't believe a dude like me trying to explain to you who you are. Me realizing that you not believing me has nothing to do with how I'm saying it. Because if that was the case, then the people that do get it wouldn't be able to get it. Right? So there's something inside of you that's saying, no, I don't believe him. No, what he's saying, he's crazy. He's nuts. He's nuts. We're trapped. We're trapped. Yeah, you are trapped in that hexahedron. You are trapped. You are definitely trapped in that hexahedron. You crazy telling me, man. So who are you, right? Who are you? Where did you come from? Do you know where your story started? That's where I'm leaving you with. I'm leaving you with those three questions. Who are you? Where did you come from? Do you know where your story started? And I want you to answer those questions for yourself. And I swear, if everybody sat down and just answered those questions for themselves, in the morning, ain't nobody getting killed. Ain't nobody sleeping around with nobody women. Ain't nobody ego tripping. We sitting down and we having conversations. We hashing out beefs. We getting stuff started. Money's getting flowed in. Money's getting taken out of certain places. We making moves are being made. You know why moves get made? Because the importance is upped, right? The importance is suddenly skyrocketed overnight. Overnight, the importance of who you are and the importance of the fellow black person beside you is so important that you'd rather go get money with him and make sure that he's okay than kill him or set him up, or you know what you get my point. You get my point. Suddenly your black brother becomes so important that it don't matter what happened before. You got to protect him with your life now, because now you know who the true enemy is. Oh, it's like a brain fart. Damn, the enemy's not even my brother. Shit. We've been fighting the same enemy. We've been fighting the same enemy for so long, and we don't even know. We've been losing. We both been losing. We lose before we get to the fight because we wound ourselves. They gonna wound themselves before they even get to us. Who are you? Where did you come from? Do you know where your story started? And I promise you it can all be fixed by tomorrow morning. I promise you. I think that's our superpower. I don't think our superpower is only individual. I think our superpower is within the collective. For us to all sit down and collectively figure out the importance of us as a people, that is so powerful, and it's scary. It's everyone else's biggest fear. And before my YouTube gets shut down, before the first video gets to go viral, I bid y'all a farewell, man. I'm going to be back. I am King. This is KingSpeakz, episode 1. It's going to get real spicy. I want to speak about the motivation. I want to speak about being able to see within yourself, understanding who you are, understanding that your counterpart is not trying to compete with you. Ladies, stop trying to compete with us. We want y'all to win. And I'm gonna tell my guys that your lady's not in competition with you. But I really feel in my soul that they know that. I feel in my soul that with the men, it's not even that they feel like you in competition. They need to get their confidence up. We gotta G-check y'all. We gotta G-check the dudes. The dudes gotta get G-checked, because it's like, yo, we so damn soft. We hate conflict. We don't wanna control things. We don't wanna dominate in such a competitive filled society. Like, come on, it's competition filled. It's like, and going back to the Usain Bolt point, you first tell him that he's slow, and then you expect him not to try to dominate and break the records that he broke. That's crazy. That's crazy talk, right? And that analogy right there shows you how behind we are. We don't even feel confident dominating in places of high authority. The tech field. I know we got some beautiful brothers and sisters in the medical field that will be able to dominate if they believed in themselves enough to say, yeah, I don't know if we need y'all. I think we could do this over here too. And mind you, that's just my radical thinking, but is it so radical? Again, my name is King. Before I go on another rant, I bid you a farewell. I want to let you know that you are important, you are special, you are smart, you are kind, you are loved. If by nobody else, you are loved by me. You heard? My name is King, and I'm out of here. Until next time, this is KingSpeakz. Holla.